Hey, what's up guys? This is Ernie with Destroyer Racing. As many of you know that are following me on Instagram, I competed at Pikes Peak 2025, the 103rd running this year, about a couple weeks ago, and I mean, we had a blast. It was such a dream come true. I've been chasing this dream for about six to 8 years, just around that time frame, and it's such a blessing to be accepted and be able to compete with such big names, such big manufacturers, and coming from extremely, like, I don't even know what to call it, like below grassroots, right? I mean, back in the day, I was building my Evo on the street, you know, by the curb. I used to live in an apartment, so we couldn't work on our cars, so I had to take it to the street and build it. Just thinking back, I've come a long way, and to be able to compete in one of my dream races, it's such a blessing. Overall, we did really well. We had an unfortunate event, and my dipstick blew out and covered my windshield completely with oil. I think I lost about 2 quarts. So you can only imagine how bad it was. I was completely blind from turn 2 to the finish. Even then, I did the stupidest thing someone can do, and is continue racing. You know, there was moments where I was driving with one hand, the other hand was on the fire suppression system, because at any given time I could have caught on fire. For me, it was just the spirit of competition. I'm a competitor, and I'm going to finish. Whatever it takes, I'm going to finish. And I did. I finished. We were in the middle of the pack out of 73 drivers, which is not bad. We were about 15 seconds from podium, which I felt was completely within our hands if that incident didn't happen. But regardless, I'm really, really thankful for the whole Pikes Peak crew and all the drivers that I met, and just getting insight what it takes to compete at Pikes Peak. One of the most demanding race courses in this nation, honestly. Just the elevation alone takes such a toll on cars. You're such high elevation, your car doesn't cool, you lose a lot of power, you're overspinning turbos, like there's a whole mess that goes with it. But one thing I did learn is you need to have extremely responsive car and lightweight. So for 2026/2027, my goal is to build this AE86 into a Hillclimb Monster. And there's 2 engine options that I'm trying to do here. 4B11T from an Evo X and a VQ35HR from a Nissan, late model Nissan 350Z. Both of these engines have their pros and their cons. I'm extremely familiar with 4B11s. VQs are extremely responsive, what I consider race engines for Nissan. And I can't, I'm not gonna spoil it. I might throw a curveball. Hopefully you guys get surprised what I choose to go with my AE86. But it's gonna get that slop. So let's kind of get into it. So in order to, we got to start somewhere. So I want to have a baseline. So today what we're going to do, we're going to put these scales underneath the car, and we're going to see how much it weighs. My Evo 10 came out at 3,500 pounds gutted with a cage, which is extremely heavy. That's an extremely heavy car, especially for hill climb, if you ask me. And I made about 500 horsepower up the Evo. Now, if I make 500 horsepower on this car at under 2,000 pounds, that's already like close to 2,000 pounds in savings, like just weight savings compared to my Evo. And I feel I might have the best fighting chance with this chassis to possibly take home a podium sometime next year or 2. And my goal is to podium in every class, which is time attack 1, unlimited, and open wheel, and hopefully, which is like way over my head, but hopefully be king of the mountain one day. I mean, someone as grassroots as me, I have the hardest time trying to be king of the mountain when you have manufacturers like Volkswagen, Hyundai, Ford, you know, Honda. It's like I do not have the support like these companies do. But you know what? If I can make that happen, I'd be extremely like. I mean, I can die happy, right? just dig my grave already. I'll die happy. You know, I'll jump in it. I'm just kidding. But yeah. First things first. Let's see how much this car weighs. All right, let's get all these out. Kind of get them ready. That's going to be left rear. It's going to be right back here. These are pretty cool scales. Got them not too long ago. And let's see how much this car weighs. All right, we have pretty much everything set up. I just have to lift the car, put it on top of the scales, and see how much it weighs. So let's do this. Comment below what you think the weight's going to be. The person that nails it on the dot, I'll get you a free Destroyer Racing skateboard sent to your house. So put your guesses down below in the comments. But before you guess, I'm gonna go around the car so you can see what it looks like and stuff, so you can have a better chance. So the front bumper and the rear bumper are actually inside, so take that for account. Car is gutted a little bit. There's only one seat, but one heavy leather seat. And yeah, both bumpers are in there. It's a little junky, but hopefully this turns out to be a beautiful, nostalgic restoration of a race car. And then also remember that there's a K24, which is an iron block. So comment down below what you think it's gonna weigh. Whoever nails it on the number or is within 50 pounds, I'll send you that skateboard. Let's go. Hold on. Let me turn this off so we don't get a reading just yet. All right, guys, the car's on the scales. Yes, I understand it's not a completely level platform, but we're only checking weight here. We're not corner balancing just yet. So let's see. Ready? All right. Once again, take your guess. Comment below before I show you guys. Let's see how much this weighs. Here we go. We are at 2,059 pounds. And our cross weight is 51.43. All right, so the left front, we're at 592. The right front, we're at 611. The left rear, 448. Right rear, 408. That's pretty damn impressive.
I mean, we all know these cars are light, but we're about 2,000 pounds, you know, with an iron block engine in it. And there's still a lot of things that we can gut to make it lighter. You know, the seat alone should shave off about 25 pounds, I would say, once I put a bucket seat. Carbon fiber rear hatch, carbon fiber hood, maybe shave off 10 pounds. Lexan windows in the rear. By regulation, I need to have a glass windshield in the front. I mean, this one's already broken and beat up. True story, when I picked this car up, I forgot to latch it. When I was towing it, the hood just swung open and cracked my windshield. Bent my hood a bit. But there you guys have it. 2,059 pounds. Am I right? Yep, 2,059 pounds. Next episode, we're gonna gut as much as we can gut. Keeping it in this form. See if we can just gut wiring, gut just pieces of metal, remove some sound deadening, whatever we can do to get it lighter in this form before we do the engine swap.